We are going live. It says, okay, hold on. Go live. Gotta actually press the button. Oh, YouTube. Okay, we are live. Always gotta do the quality check on the phone. Because I have definitely started lives that didn't start. So, it has been my life lesson. And I'm knocking stuff over on my desk. Sorry, Morgana, just knocked this whole thing over. Let us get situated and started. A little sip of tea here. Probably could let that heat a little bit more. Oh well. All right, let's get in the game. Streaming. Mic is on. I think we are solid. Just check the volume. Yes, indeed. All right, where am I at in the game? I forget what I was working on. Ah, yes, Akechi. That's right. I had to remind myself what I was actually doing. But first, I wanted to see. I think I was working on her weapon. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, and I was out of ingredients. That's right. Okay, not a big deal there. I don't know that I have anything left to buy. What's up, chat? How's people doing today? How's people doing? Apparently English is not what I'm doing today. How are you doing today? Maybe a bit more proper there. What do I have? Do I want... Oh, I got a bunch of these. Where did I get all these things from? Yes, I will upgrade this again. I like to keep some of these in reserve, just so that if I pull a character I really want a specific weapon for, I'll have the extras, but right now I don't. And so I'm working on upgrading Haru. Hey, Alex, it's good to see you, man. Haru and the weapon for Violet. So these are how you get those. And I always forget where I get these. I think these might be from like SOS and stuff like that. I do need to figure out my next big persona. These you get periodically from doing like the trials, and you don't want to just use them randomly. Like I've picked this one for Haru, I think. This was Violet's for when the persona you kind of lead off with. So I think I'll do this another day because I don't feel like looking this up right now and figuring out what all these would be the best on. I'm like so behind on my weeklies right now. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Okay, let's go upgrade those weapons. Alex, man, how's your week been? Actually, last couple weeks, I haven't seen you in a bit. Everything been going well? God, I cannot speak today. It's terrible. All right, getting there. 2 more. And then that thing will be fully leveled up. And, oops, I need his other one. That was this one that I upgraded. All right. Little small improvements. Alex, were your kids on spring break this week too? Working a lot, shorthanded. Oh God, 6-day work weeks. Yeah, not beautiful, I'd imagine. I'm good. I actually had a shorter work week this week, so I was the opposite of you in that regard. I took Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off because the kiddos had their spring break. And so our exchange student actually went to LA and San Francisco on like a big exchange student trip. So we had a really good time with that. And then let's see, what did we do? We went tubing, so we went up to Breckenridge, one of my favorite little kind of like mountain towns. And they've got a really cool tubing place, maybe 10ish or so minutes outside of the town. So we did that for a bit. And then we did something. What else did we do? Oh yeah. So you guys know I drink tea all the time, and today's tea is sangria. But the Celestial Seasonings factory is actually in Boulder, which is, I don't know, an hour plus outside of my house. And so we did the tour of their factory on one of the days that I was off, and that was super fun. And then my ass gets out of the tour, and they've got a gift shop, and they have all of their teas there, which if you go to like a grocery store out here, you can't necessarily get all the different flavors. And so I think I spent like $40 on tea. I bought so many flipping boxes of tea. Like, it was absolutely ridiculous. I will be stacked for months to come, thankfully. But yeah, I maybe overdid it a little bit. So that was chill though. So just hung out for those couple of days. And then on that game that I'm working on for my friend, I finished animating like an idle animation for this Earth character that we're doing. And I just started working on some like move attack, like simultaneous animations. So that's been fun, kind of getting my creative brain flowing there. But yeah, no, it's overall been really good. And game wise, so they actually have Akechi came out. So he came out in China first, which always happens, and then he's here. And I wanted to pull him at first, and I finally got enough gems that I could pity him. And I think as long as I don't get screwed on a 50-50, I could get his weapon. But he just, I don't want to say he's bad. He's not bad. I just can't find a reason to slot him in a team. And so I don't think I'm going to pull him. So spring break for kids. Oh, April 14th. Wow, yours is late. No, T doesn't go back quickly, thank God. That was even something they pointed out on the tour. The only thing they said, though, which I never thought about, is their peppermint tea is kept in like a sealed room. They open the door and let you smell it and whatever. And I guess a lot of other teas will absorb peppermint. Who knew? So you can't keep it open near other tea, or they'll start taking on the flavor of the peppermint. Random fun facts. You didn't know you'd come to learn about tea, but here you are. It's happening either way. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. So I'm making like super sure that my tea is not in the way of other tea. But yeah, so this is our current banner. And then they just showed on Twitter, well, not on Twitter, other people showed on Twitter, but they just revealed the next character, which is a 5-star, but it's a standard, which means that it will have its time as its own banner. And then it's going to end up on this banner, just like, say, Howler is. And what did they call her name? Why am I forgetting the name already? Damn, if anyone in chat knows the name, remind me. But in any case, she's like a race fanatic or whatever. Looks pretty cool, at least from the preview. We haven't seen her powers just yet, unless it's happening as I speak. But I'm going to totally skip that banner, just because as a principle, I don't generally like to pull 5-star standards that end up here anyways. So I'm going to leave her alone. And then the banner after that's actually the anniversary. So I think I'm in my best bet to skip Akechi, keep saving resources, and then they got to do something for the anniversary. I can't imagine they're going to go through that and then not do something cool. So tonight I've got enough to do one pull on the standard. I'll do that in a little bit. As a matter of fact, how close am I? Oh, I'm not close at all. So it'll probably just be a 4-star, but who knows? Maybe fortune will smile on us. Yeah, dude, so many random facts at this place. And it was totally basically founded, more or less like during the Woodstock era by, I'm just going to call them hippies, by a bunch of hippies who were like, hey, we could get all these herbs and make herbal tea, which it's not technically even tea, they taught us. And they made a place out in Boulder. They won't do a factory anywhere else in the world. And I think they said they make in their busy season, which is right now, 10 million bags a day, or it was some number that just blew my mind. I'm like, how is this little factory churning out that many tea bags? So if you ever find yourself in Colorado and you're in Boulder, you know, it's a fun like 40-minute tour. It's super quick and you get to sample all the tea you want, both before and after. So we were like plowing through all sorts of like little sample cups. It was pretty fun. All right, let's crank some content. So the Akechi stuff is not here. It is, well, I guess I could have gotten there that way. It is this. So I already did the boss. This is like a separate boss, so you can like keep beating stages and then it opens up more stages. This is probably the easiest boss I've seen them make. The basic way it works is you've got this big dude and he summons clones of himself. And when you kill the clones, he resummons them on his turn, but it takes a portion of his health. So obviously you want to kill the ads quickly. Well, if you have Alice, which I do, let me see, I'll show you. I can't remember how to do it from here. I could have sworn I could just switch them out here. Well, in any case, Alice, I use on my curse teams, and she has a move that will insta-kill things that are below half health. And when he summons the guys, they're below half health, and they don't have insta-kill immunity. So you basically every round just kill all 4 of them. And so within a few rounds, the dude just kills himself and he does like no damage. So it was literally like the easiest freaking mini boss, whatever you want to call it. Then they have this and, oh good, I've got a couple more I can use. I'm pretty sure I did this wrong. So it's got Jose from Persona 5 and you're supposed to use these little, I don't know if they're dice, whatever you want to call them. And I didn't realize what I was doing. So I clicked this button here and this auto plays it for you. And so I blew through the first stage. Oh, where is it? Can I get back to it? How do I get back to the first? Oh yeah. So I blew through this one, but I probably did it in the least efficient way humanly possible. So now I'm trying to be smart about this one. And since we have a couple, let's use them. So like I want to land here, which is, you know, a mass flower, which is a currency to buy stuff from a shop. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what that is. So I'm going to try to skip the 6. So I can pick it here and it's going to go there. And I eventually have to get far enough that it lets me fight the boss. And that's how I clear the stage. Yeah, he was pointless in that game, honestly. And I don't for the life of me know the difference between these dice. Like I couldn't tell you at all why this one matters. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 and then 9 to there. Oh, that one, I guess you can't pick your roll. So maybe that's what it is. Whatever. We're going to use them because I'm trying to beat this boss. I'm guessing this has to get to 100. I also have no idea how to get these dice. I got them from being that boss. And I think I'll get some from doing Akechi stages. But otherwise, I haven't found like the right. Oh, see, that thing there was actually from the train. So I'm guessing it's giving me buffs. This is how much attention I did not pay to this at all. I wonder if I farm this guy, does he give? Yeah, see, this doesn't say that it gives me any dice. And this is the hardest stage, is level 30. So I'm at a loss. So if anybody else is watching that has done these stages and knows, just let me know. Earn after complete number of prophecies, action settlement. And then you get, yeah, so the ones I got now are just for logging in. I don't know. But you can buy stuff. So I already bought the summon cards. And now it's just like all material stuff. So I would love to clear this all out. Obviously I'm saving now for the big thing, which is like a random shop item basically they give you, but I can use, not just use, I need all of these leveling up materials because as always I am like roadblocked on materials more than anything else. Well, let's fix that. Let's go into our new Crossing Fates, I think they call this, and we'll play Akechi. I'll do my usual skip through story, but I think if I saw it on Discord right, it might be 2-7. If you skip the cutscene, it locks you out of the stage. So if we lock ourselves out, I'll have to go back in and try that. But yeah, I guess I'll just run my blessed team unless it forces me into a team. Boom, that's the wrong dagger. That's not a dagger at all. I need this crystal one, right? Yes. Because that one's blessed damage. Boom. So Alex, I know you had the crazy 6-day work weeks. Are they slowing down now, or are you still just like blitzing out, going crazy with it? What, did I really miss that? That's some amazing aim there. I guess I could have skipped that enemy. I will say that is the one thing I don't miss about both retail and healthcare is how often I'd either work doubles or 6, 7, 8 days in a row, just depending on how staffed we were. It was nice when I was young if I needed extra money, but other than that, it just, man, and you know, like it just wears the body down. Especially because back when I was doing the mental health place, I was working, my primary shift was the overnight shift, so it was the 11 to 7, and a lot of times I would do the double 3 to 11, 11 to 7, and then every once in a while, you know, we'd have a per diem, and I would have to stay after because like someone would call off, and I would have to work the 7 to 3. And when you're used to working all overnights, man, that shift was brutal. And it's not like the kids were asleep. Got a vacation 2 weeks. Yeah, post office, yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy, I'm sure. Anything particularly fun for the vacation? Just kicking it at home, or you guys, you know, going out and doing something fun? Not that being at home can't be fun. I actually very much enjoy my home vacations, but you know what I mean. Are you traveling? What am I? Oh, I have to step on that. Yeah, I think our next big trip is actually Utah, so we'll do that in May. We're gonna go down to Moab. We're doing like a night in Airbnb here, skipping over, doing like the Four Corners, doing a night somewhere in that area, things like that. So fun little trip that we've got planned. My wife is like the queen of planning these cool little mini vacation, not mini, that's a real vacation, but planning these vacations, and like I kind of just leave it all to her. If we do something like traveling to another country, like if we went down to Mexico the last couple of years, like I get more involved when it comes to that kind of stuff, but anything that's more like leave the house and drive somewhere, she just, man, she's like the master at it, so I just let her be. She always finds these like wicked cool Airbnbs and stuff like that, or like really good deals on hotels. And she loves travel, so that's her thing's travel, and ironically mine is not. Like I tell her all the time, like I don't get mad if she wants to travel without me someday, because I'm happy to sit at home and like jam out on my pinball machine or something like that. Like I do not need to go out all the time. Kids still in school, baseball season. Ah, okay. Oh, nice. That's good. No, I'm glad that you take the time off to watch the games. My big thing growing up, my dad was huge into soccer, and he was actually really good at it. And so he wanted my brother and I in soccer, and I always found it so ironic because like come high school, I was actually really competitive, and I did travel team, and then varsity. And like in varsity, sometimes, you'll skip down to JV to help or whatever. And he only made, I want to say 2 games in my entire high school career. And again, that was like his big thing, was we had to play soccer. He loved soccer. And it always stuck with me, even as an adult now, obviously, that he wasn't there. Right. And so when I hear that people like, nah, I'm putting time aside to like go and like be a part of this, to me, I'm just like, that's fantastic. My kids are definitely not as into sports. We let them do whatever they want. We just have like a general rule of, if you are, committing to a season of something, like you're going to stick through the season. If after that season you don't want to go through it again, like no big deal. Like you don't have to like permanently do gymnastics or swimming or whatever. But as a result, they don't really get into much of like the competitive sports arenas. And so our attending events, did I finish the stage? Hold on. Did I get everything? Oh, I did. Okay, that was an easy one. Our attending events is not that often. My daughter likes to do swim. So she's on a team or whatever you want to call it. But she takes like half the year off, which I think is the funniest thing ever. But then when her swim season comes back in, like those are long days. Oh, okay, we're getting some dice in there. Because she usually has to be at whatever like venue at like 7 a.m. Oh, I went back into the same one. I'm not paying attention. And then it goes until like 12, 1 o'clock. And so it's just like a long day. And you're there for all these hours, and they do like, maybe 4 events, and the events are maybe a minute long. So it's like all these hours for 4 minutes of sports. It's the best thing. It cracks me up. Yeah, I love that you make those games, Alex. Softball's fun to watch too. Okay, I can't go there. This is just this way, I guess. Anything to jump on? No, okay. Oh, get out of the way, Shadow. Oh, there's something down there. Can I get off there? My oldest, the one who's already out of high school and whatnot, he played violin through high school. So he wasn't huge into sports necessarily, but he enjoyed doing violin. And so he had all sorts of concerts and stuff that we'd always go to. And those were always a good time. Especially because, like, I think he started in 5th grade. Like 5th or 6th, somewhere in that range. And, having seen him go through all the various years of it, it's wild just how much better they get from that age to, a senior in high school or whatever. And him and I were talking one night. That's why I told him, I was like, man, it's wild because, I remember how fun it was, but from a purely musical standpoint, how not amazing the bands were at that age and when you were young. And then to compare it to now, well, not now anymore because he's out of high school, but, they were playing like music from the Avengers or like, Beethoven's Fifth or, all these different, like really well-known songs. And you could tell what they were and they sounded good. And when they would have, say, someone stand up to do a solo or something like that with their instrument, like that person was good. And I appreciated the growth and evolution, like watching them grow through the years on that, which I'm sure you do too. Apparently, I like being a dad. I don't even try to hide that. Side news. Did you see in chat? I see there's a few other people in here as well. Did you guys see the news on a potential Persona 4 remake that hit earlier in this week? Is that just... If you haven't seen it, so a website was registered in Japan. It was P4R, I think, or something like that. Something that's very obvious, Persona, or Persona 4 to that extent. And someone pointed out that they did this with P3R, where they registered the website, and then about 3 months later, I think they said, is when the actual announcement was made that it was coming. And so if this bodes to be the same trend as that was, that would mean that we're potentially within a few months of hearing official news on a P4 remake of sorts, probably something akin to Persona 3 remake or reload. Which, I don't know, you'll have to tell me what you think about it, especially if you're as big of a Persona 4 fan as I am. But it puts me in kind of like two camps. On the one side, I trust them to do well with it. I mean, they did great with P3R. But it means that Persona 6 is probably that much further away. And so it's like, on the one hand, I'd be wicked excited to see what a, newer version could look like, or what things they could add to it. Would be sick for more Persona games. Oh yeah, absolutely. If nothing else, just to get one. I still think that P4 Golden holds up well. I would say that if you're not against, I guess I can't walk into this. If you're not against the visuals on it, which again, I don't think are necessarily bad, then I don't know. I could almost let it skip a generation and get remade later. Where is that? I swear to God, I saw a treasure chest a second ago. Oh, there it is. I don't think it needs a remake right this second. All the same, I'll take it. But again, it does kind of... Oh my God, I cannot walk. It does maybe push Persona 6 back, possibly. Because I can't imagine that they would launch one and then like within a couple months launch the other. Like that just doesn't make a lot of business sense to me. But who knows? I mean, I could obviously be completely wrong. What do I need? I just need this guy right here. Okay. Yes, go fight. Go fight so I can talk to my friends here, please. Because I'll put this on auto. But yeah, so I think if they don't just straight copy the entire visual of Persona 3 Reload, I'd be happy. Like, I want Inaba to have like that creepy atmosphere, with the smog, not smog, the fog and everything else. And I just think it lends itself better to being maybe less saturated color tones in a lot of areas, things like that. Like there's a lot that I think they could visually play with. The story, obviously they're not going to touch that. I can't imagine why they would. It's good, and I don't think they really mess with the P3R story too much. I know there's a couple changes from what I've heard. I never played the original to know for sure, but I think it'll be fun, and I hope if they do it that they maybe add a little bit to it. I would love to see them do a remake and then, maybe have, epilogue type content, or I don't know, flesh a couple of things out, add a new dungeon, and hopefully not charge an arm and leg for like DLC for it or something like that. So I'll keep my eye on it. If they do make it, I'll probably cover it on this channel as well, just because obviously I like Persona and I think it'd be fun as much as I love that game. Oh, that was weird. I thought there'd be something else back there. But then, yeah, that probably pushes P6 out at least a year. I can't imagine, like I said, it'd be within a few months of that releasing. It does make me wonder, too, though, if... did I get that first one? I did. So we know that they just finished... So Akechi's the last part of Persona 5 Royal crossover that they're doing for this game. Yeah, exactly. So a global release for this game would be appreciated if they'd get off their butts and announce that. And actually, that's kind of what I'm going to tie this into a little bit. So P3R is our next collab. And you figure they release new characters every couple of weeks, and they mix standard characters in there in between. Oh, damn it. I was trying to avoid that fight. They mix standard characters in between like these promotional crossover characters, and that's why you didn't go straight from like Violet to Akechi, right? There's quite a bit of time between them. And so they can ride P3 Reload for many months, especially if they're trying to get all the main characters and stuff. Maybe if they try to get what's the girl's name from the DLC? I'm spacing her name, but if they do all that, they've got months of content they can go there. So if you stagger it, you figure they do P3R, maybe, I don't know, 6 months from now, you've got P4R, who knows when it's going to come out. They could then pivot into P4R. So rather than doing like the characters from Golden, they, you know, do whatever dressed up version of them is in whatever this remake is. Then maybe in that time frame, you get an announcement for Persona 6, and then as P4 is rolling out or wrapping up, then you've got Persona 6 coming out, and then they can carry Persona 6 characters into this. I think if they're trying to make this game last a long time, that's the strategy. That's the play, is as things are releasing or close enough to it, I know P3R came out a little bit ago, they can kind of gain on that hype, you know, ride the train as it will, and launch characters to go with it. I think that would be A, smart, and B, just the way to keep this game alive when new entries are coming out. I mean, they could even, like, honestly, I think they could collab and throw like Metaphor in here. There's no reason why that wouldn't work. Actually, matter of fact, I think that'd be kind of cool if they did. But all the while, I'm still, and this could just be a large batch of copium, I'm still in the believer camp of they'll announce something with the anniversary. It's so close from now. They just did a interview that was in a Japanese magazine with I'm not sure exactly who, but I think it was developers from like Perfect World, Sega, and Atlas, just talking about this game. They didn't necessarily reveal any like launch information for Japan or anything like that, but it just, am I missing that much stuff? So I'm like not paying attention, but they're obviously like riding the train a little bit here, getting the news going and whatever. And so I think it's only natural to say, hey, while everything's going on there, there's no reason to make another server beyond the global server with Japan. At least I can't think of a good reason to. So why not announce it? Why not get that going? So yeah, I'm still very much in the it's coming camp. And I hope I'm not wrong. Watch they do nothing, and then it's like another 6 months. I'd be so upset. As much as I love playing this version, I am looking forward to starting a fresh account with the knowledge I have now, because there's just so many, I don't want to call them mistakes. There's so many efficiencies I can do better on a new account, and I'm not going to restart this account. And I'm also going to be a light spender, so I'll do like the monthly battle pass or whatever. And if there's a really nice pack that, you know, catches my interest, I'll buy that. Not going to whale. I don't have the kind of money to whale out on gacha games, but you know, I want to be able to invest in it. I want to be able to throw a little bit of money behind it because I do appreciate the game and whatnot. And I want to be able to read things and not have to wait for translation packs. And that's of no offense to the person that makes them, because they do an absolutely incredible job. It's just so much, I think, easier and more enjoyable to just do it firsthand. And so yeah, I love playing this version, but I am very much more interested in the global version whenever it decides to show its face finally. Oh my god, jump. Can you jump? I couldn't get across. Oh, and then I miss a heart. Can I go the other way? Sometimes I have like something hiding the other way. Oh my god. That is not what I was expecting. Alright, we're jumping again. We're going back. Can I not? It's going to make me go all the way up, isn't it? Is it here? I thought maybe there was like a treasure chest hidden behind it, but it was the one I already got. You know, once they do start releasing the P3 characters, there's actually not that many that I care to grab. I enjoyed Persona 3. It is the least of my favorites of the modern personas, and I never played 1 or 2. But yes, go ahead and fight Morgana. But I would say like the characters didn't resonate with me as much. Like I could care less about pulling Ken. Again, unless it's like some crazy meta breaking thing like Futaba and Cord in this game, like I'm gonna tough one to pull. Unless they have that kind of staying power, like I don't care about him. I'd probably get Aegis. I like the cool robotic thing. God, my brain and names today sucks. The boxer dude. What is the boxer guy's name? Oh, it's gonna bother me. In any case, I would pull him. I like him. I'd pull the main protag just because. Who else would I actually care about? Homeboy with the giant axe. Oh, again, I'm forgetting his. I'm gonna pull up a list of names. Like this is terrible. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna jump on my phone here. Persona 3 characters. So let's see. Akihiko, that's the boxer's name. All right, so Akihiko, I'd pull him. If they make Yukari a healer and she's really good, like, you know, on the level of Minami in this game or better, I'd probably pull her. Shinjiro's the one I was thinking of. I would skip Junpei, skip Ken, Fuka I'd probably have to pull because she's a Navi, and navigators are like something you want in this game. Who else is in here that I would care about? Maybe Koromaru the dog, only because he's a dog. Maybe Aegis. So I guess maybe there's more that I would pull than I thought. But oh, Metis is the other one's name I was thinking of from the DLC. Wow, nice faceplant. I just looked up to see her falling over. But if they're, like I said, if they're not really meta defining in any way, shape, or form, then I'd probably not care as much. Which is good because in this game you definitely need times to like save currency. Oh sweet, now I can get to use her with him. But we'll see. And who knows what the anniversary has in store. I think a lot of us just assume it'll be P3. I don't know if anybody has like insider info and they're teasing us and they happen to actually know. But I think oh my god, can you please just jump over that? That was annoying. But they could always pull, you know, something that we're not expecting. Some, you know, additional character or, you know, something really major related to this game that's, you know, more original, you know, new versions of Wonder. Like there's so many ways that they could go about. Really? I'm going to find a way to unlock that. What I do hope they do, I think more than anything, is give us new modes. I would love to see, I don't know, something fundamentally different. I love the palaces, of course. I like the modes that they have except for the train. The train is really kind of, it takes too long, and that's even with the quality of life improvements that they gave it. I just don't think it's that enjoyable. So aside from that, I like the other modes. But they all are they're very similar. They don't really feel that different to me. And I struggle to think of what I would want to be completely different. But I'm also not a game developer. I guess I'm a game artist now. But that's what I really want, is to see them come out with something really cool that makes sense in the Persona world, that really just brings things to do, you know, when I'm doing my dailies, right? Something other than just my usual kind of farming stuff. But we'll see. I'm sure they got some plan somewhere. Of course, then, the grand irony of it is even if they do announce global, and even if they're like, hey, global is coming and is coming with Japan, and it's all going to release in a week. Like if they just like launch it all like right away and it's all super crazy, then you still have a year to wait before that new stuff comes out. So it's the curse of, you know, lagging behind another region. Although we do get the foresight to know which characters to skip, so it's a, you know, mix 22. Sorry, I swallowed my tea wrong there. So like coughing, trying to get the mute on. Hopefully I got it there quick enough. Am I missing anything in this room? Nope, bunch more hearts. It's gotta be further ahead. Here we go. Give me that. I wonder with a Persona 4 remake, as well as potentially Persona 6, if that'll launch immediately on the Switch 2. Because I will definitely buy the Switch 2 once there's a couple games that I care about. But that would be kind of fun if like it was near enough to the launch window. Because I love having Persona games on the go. Being able to play like P4 on the Switch was nice. What do I need? Just a... Okay, I just need a bad guy. And I didn't do Persona 5 on... Oh, I guess I have to press space. On Switch because I already had it on PS5. I didn't feel like buying it again. But the spin-offs I had on it, and I thought those were fun to play. Even just like laying in bed. Although I do have a PS5 Portal. I just got that a couple months ago. And so now I like half the time play upstairs when I'm laying in bed. That's why I've done probably 85% of Metaphor. Matter of fact, is on the Portal. But it'd be cool if the new entries come out on Switch 2 and it's powerful enough to, you know, give it full graphic fidelity. All right, how far are we into this? We are... All right, let's do one more. We'll get halfway, and then we'll go do that pull. And maybe go run some more of Jose's car thing, whatever you want to call it. Whatever that mode is. Can I not walk past him? This way. Wait a minute. Can I go in that door? Let me go back. Oh, or not. I guess I'll fight this thing. I was not paying attention at all. They were right next to me. I do like that move. That's pretty cool. It is a shame he doesn't have his other form. It would have been nice if they like had him switch between them. Not sure why they didn't, but I mean, if nothing else, that always gives them an excuse to drop another character later. I also wonder if they're going to bring in confidants from the other games. I mean, obviously they have all the original characters from this one. And it's great because, I mean, they get their own stories, and of course, you know, those are going to be interesting in their own rights. But I think it'd be kind of neat if you had like a new twist on like Shojiro or I don't know, whoever, pick your poison, right? There's so many of them. It'd be kind of neat to see them in this world interacting with you know, a different batch of protagonists. What am I missing? A chest and a bad guy. Okay. And an ability to walk. Thank you. Well, there's a chest. Which means the last boss, I was going to say, is probably like right here. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, speaking of how easy earlier, we were talking about the boss for this event. I saw somebody on Discord, I didn't watch the video, but I was just reading the chat. They posted a full clear of the hardest version, which is at level 30 stage, with just the protagonist and Alice. Maybe they had another persona in there as well, but they didn't even have like the rest of the characters in the slots. And because I'd originally thought about saving it for stream, but it's that easy that it's like you literally just set it on auto with Alice. You just let your team do whatever the hell they want. It's pretty sad, but it's pretty cool that somebody beat it with just Wonder. I didn't even think to try something like that. Game? Server? Are you crapping out on me? Oh, that's weird. It's like skipping my animations and stuff. Huh. Oh, a little lag. Who knows? I was actually worried that I was maybe losing the stream. All right. Let's do a mini break here. Let's go. Well, actually, first, let's just make sure there's no summon cards I can pull from in here. No, nothing there. What about in here? I think I already got any, if they had any. Yeah, I got the weapon tokens. Okay, I'll come back to this. Let's use that pull that we have. So it's just the one, well, the one multi. Are we gonna get lucky? Nope, that was all gold. Did they update? That screen looked a little different, like the way you sign. Okay, wind. And all my 4 stars are maxed out, so at this point they're just extra currency. Alright, yep, that's alright. It'll slowly get me closer to another pity. So not a big deal. Oh, I have some stuff done. Yes. Do that. These little missions just help build up currencies as you need them. And then let's go back. Let's do some more of this, since we got some more of these little whatevers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's right. This one I can't choose. But my dumb self should have used the ones that I could. Whatever. Another 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I fight this guy yet? Nope, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Counting with bear. That's what you guys really came for. Is to see me count from 1 to 8. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I don't care about that thing. I don't suspect the boss will be anything I need to worry about. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so this one I can use. Yeah, so we're getting close. Hopefully I can get to the boss. 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, I was thinking that was a flower. Dumb. Yeah, see, these are all like buffs and stuff, which will make the boss easier, but I don't necessarily care about that at this stage. Maybe on the harder stage it'll matter. We need 4 more. Can you give me at least a 4? Yes, thank you. All right, so yeah, so that's exactly what it is that number is how far I need to go. So now I can fight this guy. What level is he? 58, yeah, so this won't matter. We'll just let them do it for us, but we'll see what this boss can do. That I made the most disgusting brownies I've ever made today. I'm going to share the story with you. So I've been working really hard to lose weight this year. I got to almost my heaviest through last year. Just, oh man, is the server lagging again? Whatever, we'll let it lag. So I came into the year at 214. And so far I've lost 22 pounds, just over 22. And I have been craving brownies. They're like my favorite thing. Apparently the network's dropping. Still says YouTube's up though, so that's good. It might just be a game glitch. Hold on. I'm going to come back to the story. I just want to make sure I haven't lost internet. Does this say I have internet? Okay, I do have internet, so it is just a game. Sorry. So yeah, so I've been craving good brownies. There's a grocery store. It's like a 20-minute walk, and I didn't have my walk in for the day. I did my workout in the morning, but not I usually like to do a walk every day. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna walk to the store. I'm gonna find a box of like double fudge brownies or like dark chocolate brownies, something delicious, right? I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna bake them up. And I'm going to have one. Get a nice little corner piece. I'm going to love life. And my son is like, oh, I'll go for a walk with you. I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. All right, so I've got this game plan. My wife is like, oh, we have the stuff to make them at home. Why don't you make them from scratch? They'll be better. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to. And she's like, no. It's really good. Remember that time Logan made them for you? So my son's made them for me in the past. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's do it. And so I'm searching for recipes. And I'm not finding anything that sounds great. And so she sends me one. And it had no sugar in it, which I found weird because I'm like, I've never had brownies that don't have sugar. Like that's just, part of the way they're made. And so well, first of all, I'm making this, right? And it calls for a cup of butter, which is 2 full sticks. I throw these bad boys in the microwave and I turn around and I put them in for too long and I hear an explosion and I open the microwave and there's melted butter dripping from the top of the microwave. And I'm like, son of a bitch, like I could clean this now, right? So that was my first mistake. I make them, and as I make the batter or whatever you want to call it, it's like, it's not that like creamy batter. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you make really good brownies, it's like that really good creamy batter. It was like not lumpy. It's just like, it seemed more dry. Oh, cool. Sweat. I beat that. It seemed more dry. And so I make them, I come downstairs, I play a couple of games of pinball while I'm waiting for them to cook. I come back up and I try the first one. So disgusting. It was so bad. Like I literally spit it out into the trash and I just took the whole pan and I dumped the whole pan. and I'm super sad. So now I'm going to have to go and fulfill this craving. Oh, I actually have to fight people. And fulfill this craving probably tomorrow. I'm just going to have to go and bite the bullet because I'm going to be dreaming about brownies for like the next week if I don't. But yeah, that's my brownie story. I made absolutely terrible brownies today. Complete fail. Super sad by it, but what do you do? It was probably nature's way of telling me I don't need a brownie, but I don't care. I'm going to have one. All right, here we go. One shot somebody. Yep, nice. I really hope with Anniversary they have like a, I don't know, some sort of either mega banner where you can get all the weapons, or, you know, kind of like they do with like where they had like the girls banner, you could like pick 3 people. Or maybe even like a special shop / event we can get a currency. Maybe you have enough currency to buy 1 5-star weapon, because I only pulled and got her 4 and I didn't keep going, and it's the one weapon I regret not getting, because as powerful as she is, I want her just to have that extra oomph, and there's no way for me to get it otherwise that I'm aware of. Cool. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This one will use this. Land on a blue. Nope. Okay. I'm just curious what these things are. Oh, I've seen these. Yeah, so these, you know, obviously you want to get something like this, but it's a gamble. So you can use one of these to guarantee it, or you use this for free, which I'm just going to use the free one. And I got the lower amount, whatever. Oh my god, with the ones. And on this time I have to get to 150, so this is going to take quite a bit more on the dice, I bet. Oh, okay, that one's just a random one of those. And another battle. But that's okay, we're like racking these things up, so this is good. I'm far less concerned about like the badges for completing it. I just want the flowers so I can clear out the shop and get all the resources. I think what I'm going to do, because I'm finishing my last navigator, getting them to 80/80 and everything else. Then I'm going to level Flore, because I need someone who can do wind damage. I don't think I'm going to level anybody else. I think I'm going to hold off, work on getting cards, at least okay cards for everyone that I have. And then I'm just going to hoard. Oh, what is up with the stage? God, the server is not loving life tonight. I'm going to hoard resources until I see the Anniversary, unless I like randomly pull like Howler or something like that on a standard. And oh, come on, don't crash out. But yeah, I'm just going to hold it. And then that way, at least if, and I imagine they will, if somebody cool comes out that I want to pull, I'll have resources to actually build them and not take 3 weeks of like grinding to get what I need. Oh, this thing is like super glitching out. I feel like we're like under the stage or something. I think this is the worst I've seen the server. And again, I'm going to check my internet, make sure it's not that. But I still seem to be connected. YouTube is telling me I've got an excellent connection. Yeah. What do you do? Oh, you're dead, dude. Goodbye. Okay. I would let it auto roll, but I want to see if like the yellow flowers are here, and then I'll use these for that. But once I'm out of those, I'll just do the auto roll since it's you can't pick anyways. Yeah, I'll still go for free, whatever. And it still gave me the wrong one. Okay, I wonder if it always stops on this. Let's see. Nope. But I guess it could if it does it again. If it gives me another 2. And it does. Yeah, I wonder if that's a forced fight. Which is fine. I mean, you get resources for us. Who cares? If they do announce a new mode with Anniversary and it's related to P3, I can't imagine it not being Tartarus. Which could be cool. I mean, if they have different floors and they have different kinds of challenges with the floors, the only thing they'd be missing is something that makes it unique. Because again, there's only so many ways you can kind of, you know, dress up fights in different ways. But at least it would fit thematically with P3. Could be a cool way to like introduce the characters into the game too, as like, you know, maybe the midnight hour somehow comes to this game. There's nothing that says it has to fully and strictly adhere to like the P5 formula. I actually think it'd be good for them not to be that strict. Oh, this is going to get annoying. You know what I'm going to do? Give me a minute. Once this gets back to the server reconnection, I'm going to just log out and log back in really quick. I wonder if that'll maybe reset the connection. So give me a second here. Yeah, because even like going, you're not seeing it, but like even going to the home screen, I'm getting the like little phone icon again. So I'm just going to back fully out here. Yes, log out. You get to see my lovely gaming setup while I figure this out. Okay, and press the start. So that pinball machine back there. So the top score in pinball on a machine is called the Grand Champion. And let's read the games back. Hold on. And you know, my youngest and I, we play that machine every single day. And yesterday, he came down during lunch and played around, and he actually beat my Grand Champion score. So, you know, my son's getting to be pretty damn good at the game and at pinball in general. And, oh, how many of these do I get? Oh, just 2. Okay. But, you know, it was not an easy score to beat, and he did. It was fantastic. We're super excited. So then he goes, you know, with the rest of the family, and they went off to do some event because they're on spring break. I did 5 hours of recorded trainings for work, you know, with one of my employees. And I was like, I finished that last session. I'm like, I need to just take a break. I'm going to play some pinball. Play pinball. I freaking beat his score. I thought for sure his score was going to stay for at least a few weeks. Like, because again, it's not a simple score to beat. And I somehow managed to beat it on the same day. And I felt like kind of bad. And so like I texted my wife and my exchange student, because we always talk about the scores. And he's like, "You're a bad father." I'm like, I feel like I am for doing that. But it wasn't intentional. Like, you know, I don't intentionally try to play a bad game. But it was definitely completely unexpected. But he came back. He was such a champ. He comes back. And my wife sent him downstairs. She's like, you know, your dad's got some bad news to give to you. And so he comes down, he's like, what's the bad news? And I'm like, oh, I beat your grand champion score. And he's like, that's perfectly fine. I still have the number 1 score then, because it goes grand champion, then 1 through 4. And so like, yay on him for being like a super good sport about it. But yeah, that's my pinball story for the week. Oh, I can do this now, because I'm out of the gold ones. So we got to get to 150, so we're not that far off. So I guess it was just basically going through some of these Akechi stages to beef up the dice rolling, which I'm fine with, because we still have 5 more stages, so even if we run out, I think we'll be okay. We're definitely racking up quite a bit. Hopefully they give us enough to clear the whole shop. $138. Is it gonna auto stop me at 150? I hope so. Okay, yeah, cool. What level are you? 78. Okay, so this one, maybe this one will warrant not being on auto. Although I guess, yeah, let's do it ourselves. Okay. If nothing else, we'll be more efficient. Buffer up. Because God knows the auto in this game does not like to be the most strategic thing ever. Excuse me. Doc, what's going on, man? We are running some events, talking about the P4 remake potential news, depending, and just all around having a swell time, man. How are you? Oh, see, Doc, now I'm doing every Saturday, 9:45 my time, is my new kind of like streaming schedule. So I'm trying to be like ultra consistent with it. So if you're ever looking for me, you should hopefully be able to find me at this time, at this place. Let's do this. But what's good with you, Doc? I feel like I haven't had a chance to talk to you as much lately. Doda. Life is grand, my friend. I really can't complain. I had a few days off this week. I was telling stream a little bit ago about some fun me and the family had. We did some tubing up in Breckenridge, and went to the Celestial Seasonings Tea Factory, which was really fun. And I bought a freaking $40 worth of tea after the fact. Oh yeah, did you land on dates for the vacay? I still need to get back to you about April. I do have, so my youngest, his birthday's in April. Did it just skip someone's turn? What the heck was that? So we'll have like birthday parties and stuff for him. Not parties, we'll have a birthday party for him. And then in the middle of the month is always payroll for me. So I will have stuff centered around that. But I don't think I have anything else going on. Nothing comes to mind at the very least. Let's do you. Life is kind of meh. That's a shame. That's a shame. This guy's not weak to... Okay, yeah. Let me... If I don't tell you tomorrow, just remind me. I can't take any full days off of work. I can probably blitz out early on like a Friday or something like that. But, sorry, I'm like thinking and talking at the same time. Apparently I'm not very good at that. But weekends tend to be pretty decently open. Evenings, it just depends on which days you're out. So so I thought you were excuse me. I thought you were looking at doing a few people. Wasn't it originally like 2 or 3 people that were going to come? And it was like in May, wasn't it? Not that I obviously mind either way, just more curious. And yes, you have to do hot springs while you're out here. That's like one of the draws. I'm trying to kill this guy because he keeps buffing their defense. Oh god, am I gonna die? Stop. Oh my god, I can't believe I just died. Alright, we'll have to redo that. They're always busy now, yeah. That is the joy of life sometimes. Alright, boss. You got me on that one. Not naturally weak to anything, but I wonder if it would make more sense to bring Haru in this case. Since we have more than one. Where is my Haru team? Got the right weapon. Yes. I actually have not used this team off of auto yet. Which is kind of weird. Let's see what they can do. We need hers. Besides the hot springs, are there other things that you looked at out here that you're thinking like, hey, that sounds like my jam? This damn defense increased. Airbnb. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go these days. Although I say that, more recent trips we've been finding actually really good hotel prices of all things. It seems like Airbnb's been getting more expensive and hotels have been, well, I guess probably just staying about the same, but as a result, they're kind of more equal. Yeah, I mean, Colorado, as far as things to do, definitely an outdoorsy kind of state. There's no lack of like hiking, fishing, tubing, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. So you sorry, excuse me. If you like seeing nature, Colorado's good for that. Aside from that, a lot of people do like brewery tours. I'm sorry, let me rebuff here. I've been going sober all year, and so I've been out away from the breweries, but that's definitely a popular thing. What else is... It's hard because I've lived here so long now. I'm trying to think of like what is the touristy stuff I would think to do. Red Rocks. Red Rocks is a great place to go. I have to give it some thought because it's definitely a beautiful state and lots to do. There's sand dunes, so it's at the southern part of the state, so a few hours away. But you can do the Sand Dunes National Park. So check. Well, I don't know if it's a national park, but check out the Sand Dunes too. Like look that one up on Google. Oh, I'm not paying attention to my rotation. What churn is this? I think she used that last time. Yes. Okay. Which means this needs to be reapplied. Will she live being focused down? We're about to find out. Because that's what happened to Wonder last time, is he got focused down pretty hardcore. Yeah, no, I saw I saw it pass this morning when I got up. That is sad. I don't know if I'm just more, I don't know, in touch with it, sensitive to it nowadays or whatnot, but I feel like I'm seeing more and more news about, you know, various celebrities, etc., passing away. Do I? His damage sucks. I don't think he'd actually kill him. I was debating trying to take him out. We'll do this. He was what, 76, I think they said? Yeah, see, Doc, you and I are getting old, and so now, like, we see the news on this, we're like, wait a minute. Don't kill her. Son of a... Okay, so that was not good. Okay, let's... I don't think that team was necessarily bad. I think I probably should have just guarded on that one. University of Colorado. Okay. Oh, wrong team. Let's do... back down here. Famous sweets. They've got Hammond's candy up here. Or Hammond's, however you say it. My wife has taken the kids to their factory a couple times. I've never personally been, but their stuff is delicious. This one. Why is Wonder going after her? I thought I fixed... Oh, I fixed his speed on the other team. I didn't fix it on this team yet. That would be why. Let's see. Good food out here. I wouldn't say Colorado is like known for a specific food necessarily. Like it's not like in Texas you got like good barbecue or something like that. But I know of good restaurants. Like there's a really good Mexican restaurant. There's actually two that I love. One is downtown and then one is not too far from where I live. I'm trying to think of what places I take people when they come out. Because I would say the breweries don't necessarily have like amazing food in most of them. There's one called Lariat Lounge that has good food. What are other really good places just to eat? There's a couple famous pizza places. So there's a place called Bojo's. That one's really good. I'm a sucker for ramen. There's actually a really good ramen shop not far from where I live. So, but yeah, I mean, otherwise I can't think of anything that's like uniquely Colorado. That's like, oh, when you go to Colorado, you have to have like their buffalo or something like that. This guy needs to go. Oh god, they're targeting her again. Oh yeah, we'll have to get ramen then if you like ramen. That's my favorite food. Is this a 2-turn? Yeah, it's a 2-turn. So then I do have to reapply that. Oh, I should have guarded with her, but if I can kill the other extra dude, this guy, I'd be okay. Oh, but he's on... I'm not going to get an all-out attack. I played this one totally wrong. So let's do this. Well, at least do a little chip damage. I'll put some damage on that last guy and see if maybe I can take him down. And so now this time I'll actually attack with him. 100% to all. Or 130 to 1. I'm going to do that. Will you please kill him? Of course not. He was like a sliver of health. I wonder is the worst damage dealer. Can you dodge something, please? Please dodge. Oh my god, she's living with like 1 piece of health left. I will take it. What does your thing do? If I were a kid out of everyone in this game, I'd probably... Oh, the glasses nerd. I don't think I really use her. I'm going to use it. I know it's totally terrible, but like I want to get rid of the protagonist. Because I could build a better team without them, I think. Can you not kill that thing? Or is he just that? 700 health left. Okay, whatever. Alright, so we need to restart the rotation. Boom. She buffed last round. Thank you. It's at least one less thing to kill me. And then you're back to step 1. Kind of needed a bigger hero than that. Oh well. So then you can go into rebellion. Okay. I think... I don't know. I think the character most attractive in this game is the newest girl. She's like a firefighter chick. 100%. Yes, good. So I need to reapply. That's good because I'll get a heal too. I love that move, like with the eyeball. It's so cool looking. One turn until hers, but she's buffed up, so that's fine. Oh, you buff defense too? There's probably like a certain thing I'm supposed to do in this stage. I'm just like not reading instructions. I have no idea. Can I? Yes. Okay, this is good. Because she's going to do her big move this round. She buffed last round. All right. And I think, yes, I can get an all attack. Good. That worked out in our favor this time. And you are, yep, on gun mode. With weakness. That's the best I'm going to be able to set that up. Oh. Well, that had all sorts of extra going on. Alright, I'm just going to guard with him. Hopefully he lives through this. Nice, good dodge. Good dodge. Be pissed if he died. Doda. Nice dodging, dude. Okay, we were talking crap, but you kind of showed up there. She did that last turn. Okay, you... I think she attacked last turn, right? Yeah, so I need a rebuff. Because her thing only lasts 2 turns. And she's back to 1-3 gun. Okay. Heal Wonder up, thank you. So we did that before, so let's get back into buffing. Get her set up for her big stuff. I'm loving the dodges. Keep that up. Doda. 100%. Oh. Alright, so that has one more churn. I wonder if I messed up my rotation somewhere. Oh my god, you're out of freaking SP. But you are not. Oh, am I not gonna get a heal? Shoot. He does not have any healing personas. Do I have any items for healing? I never buy the stuff. Heal them for half. Let's do it. I'd hate if like she got hit and then like I lost the round because of that. Oh, that stupid thing's back. Alright. Don't say that yet, Doc. I mean, right now they're in a situation they may not be able to get out of. Okay, so we can there hit this dude. You pulled Haru back in the day, didn't you? When you had your account? Do the damage. Do the thing. Yes, thank you. Get in there. They're close. I think you need to do this. No, I remember you were building a Haru team when we were playing together. That's the other thing this game needs, is it needs more like, oh my god, do not kill her. Fuck. That's probably just killed my run. I don't know if I can recover that. That's a bummer. You used to have no SP. This has gone down. You now have to swap into DPS mode, which is like the worst case scenario. Yeah, if I'm going to do a focus down, I'll switch over to my other team. I wonder... Okay, we're gonna try to make Wonder do damage. That's like a joke and a half. That's not ready yet. You kind of need a heal, but I'm gonna be brave. You at 100 now? Nope, still 95. Okay. Oh, but she's not getting healed. Oh yeah, this run's dead. Okay, so let's switch. God, if she didn't die there, we would have won too. Let's switch to Violet's team and see if that's gonna work better. So we'll go back to this one. Why do you keep switching that weapon? Yeah, let's... My only other option would be to switch out my Navi, but I wouldn't want to do that. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll just focus single target and see if we can take them down that way. So we'll focus the middle guy this time. Last time I tried to focus him down when I ran this team, and that didn't do it for me. Ouch. Jerk. I like her animations. Those are so cool. Crit. Thank you. Yes, even with those big hits, like they have so much health. Alright, so let's drop this down. I don't want that persona. I'll just have to save it for a round. Yeah, it should be yes on this move. Oh no, am I... Was that turn 1 or turn 2? That was turn 2. Okay, that was the right move. I thought I messed up my rotation there. Thank you. I wonder how bad it is to leave that dog thing up. He's not going to get the buff. So there's no reason to hold on to this then. Okay. You're going to do this. I'm just going to guard with him because he's being targeted. No one really needs a heal. Okay, and then we will follow here. Yeah, these guys are tanky. Because that's basically like a full DPS round for her. And I didn't even take out one of the three. You better live through this. You son of a gun. Even with me guarding, he still died. Way to go, Wonder. Oh, this stage is tough. Let me actually read it. I wonder if there's like a thing that says what I'm supposed to really do, other than just flounder around and try to hit him. Like maybe there's an actual like thing, like a technique. Every damage dealt, a random ally gains a shield. Okay, so he gives a shield to his friends. Growth of all sentient beings. All allies randomly gain one of the following per turn: attack, defense, or damage. And then paintbrush dude. Increase the damage for the one being marked, which is what just happened to Wonder. So he might actually be the most dangerous one. And these are the random buffs that I got. Which apparently are not enough. Increased armor, increased health, increased damage, increased damage. Okay. I think let's try this one again, but let's try to take down the guy that does the targeting on you. So that's the guy on the right. This fight's actually put up a good challenge. I wonder what the final stage fight will feel like. I might actually have to pay attention and pull more buffs. Although I wonder if I can still use dice to get more buffs, or if I have to go straight into him, into the fight. So he got the random shield. Alright, please crit. I really wish he wouldn't switch targets. Like, keep on the dude I was fighting. Drop this down. Yeah, we might as well increase the damage taken. I would have rather had a different persona selected, but it is what it is. He's taking more damage, I feel like. I wonder if he's less beefy or if I'm just imagining it. He got the shield. They all got attack buff. Stupid dog comes back. Alright, she can guard this round. It would have been a lot more devastating if Violet got picked. And then he can put this down, which would make her highlight hit harder. Let's see. They can get knocked down, so it's free damage. Did I just... Was I supposed to do her highlight on that round? God, I'm not paying attention. Okay. I think I just messed that up. Oh my god. I think I'm getting tired because I meant to hit this button first. Alright, so I am categorically screwing up right now. Let's see if we can recover this. Okay, so now we need to get back into rebuffing. You should probably heal her. I wasted her turn. That was dumb. I mean, she's still hitting hard, which is important. Oof. Okay. One more turn for that. Doc, man, I'm determined. I'm going to get this. Her buff isn't up, but that was my fault on the last round. But he's almost dead now, which is good. Okay, she can do that now. Good. Let's just play it safe. Keep everyone topped up. And so she should be doing dancing this turn. Good. Wonder is the one I don't care about. So I buffs her backwards, but I think we'll be okay. He can guard. We're pretty topped off. Free damage is free. He's got like one hit left. 2,000. Okay, so she can kill him here, I think. Unless he can. Wonder, it's 2,000 damage. Just do 2,000. Thank you. Okay, because this way I can like pump damage out on one of these two. All right, so who's... He gives a shield. He buffs attack. So let's get rid of attack, buddy. Okay, so now her highlight is set back up. Don't you die, you son of a bitch. Thank you. He was going to piss me off. her highlights ready. So let's set this. We're going to run a heal, which will also give her pen. Yes, this would be, yeah. And then I'll run that, and then I'll run her attack. So this, and this. That was a good hit. 200,000. Okay. Damn, she did some damage that round. Okay. Let's get back into buffs. Definitely running out of SP, which is a problem. You did that last round, so you're back here. Oh god. This is not good. I don't have any good SP recovery. Good, buff the dog, I don't care. Oh my god. Do not hit her. Alright, do like 1,000,000 damage, please. She can. I can't with this setup, but she actually can. Oh, don't switch targets, you idiot. Can I get all out attack? I can. Yeah, this wouldn't be one you would farm, for sure. This is more of a stage boss kind of a thing. Of course, there's probably people out there that did this in like freaking 20 turns that are just way cooler than I am. I buffed her there last time. Let's bring this down. She has no freaking SP though. You're out of SP as well. She definitely needs a heal though. There's a lot that's not optimized in my team right now though too. Damn it. No SP. Okay. Well, I guess we're just going to shoot people. There's nothing else I can do right now. Thank you. Spread the damage around. Thank you. My SP is definitely going to be the barrier here. Let's do this. I can't even heal. No one is weak to anything right now. God, this is just not good. I don't need a heal, so I think we'll just go for more damage. I'm like a full cycle behind now because of that fact I couldn't use that move the last time. Wait for that to get to 100. We just did that. Let's get defense down again. Can you heal, please? Thank you. Is this back to 100? Yes, okay. Let's put this on, and then we'll finish her highlight. And then hopefully that'll kill him. If not, the next move should. Okay, good. He's dead. Thank you. And because she has no SP to run that actual move. So you can just punch him with a sword. Oh, good. And kill him. Sweet. I'll take it. She's doing fine on SP. She's like the only one who's like okay with SP right now. She won't have a highlight soon. So let's buff her attack. Alright, hopefully I don't run out of churns. That's the other thing I have to worry about here too. I don't need to run that. Nice crit. Actually, hold on. Does she have enough SP to run her move? Yes, okay. That would have been a mistake if not. This will at least give me a little bit more damage. Alright, do something big, please. Yeah. At least we get a follow-up. Oh, that was crap. That was like her weakest highlight ever. You can't do anything. Oh, at least got an auto attack. She doesn't need to heal. Let's save her gun. Maybe she can get a crit like that on another round. Or crit right there. That's fine. You can do nothing. God. Does she need to do her buff? This one is rough. This is rough. I think we're okay without heals. So she can go back to damage. Well, actually, you know what? A heal would give me penetration, though. That's only half ready. She needs to do this. This is so tough because like I don't have the SP to get back into my like rotation, which then screws up the buffs and everything else. Not quite. God. Yes, crit, thank you. Should you... I'm going to go for a crit. Maybe I'll get lucky. Nope. I was going to go for that and get the all attack, but that did not... Oh, you still don't have enough. Oh, that's annoying. Can you crit? Please? Please? Really? Still 65. I like that she throws guitar picks. That's fun. You already did that. Let's drop his defense. I don't suppose you give SP with your thing, do you? Removes a debuff. No. Okay, she can now do her highlight, which will be nice. So now I just need to make sure I've got it set up properly. Oh, but she can do 2 now. Okay. I would love this to be on there, but this is still not ready. What does this do? I always forget. I never use it. I'm going to use this anyways. It means I can't use Featherman anytime soon, but I'm going to get 2 highlights here, so it's worth it. There we go. Finally something that looks like damage. And then she can go again with hers. Shit, I'm gonna run out of turns. Look how it's red. Alright, you know what? You just do this. Let's just do damage. Wherever we can. Oh, I need to use that move. I already used that, so everyone's got to do damage. The weakest crit ever, dude. But if she has her gun, yes, because if she can crit, yes, then we get an all attack. God, he still has so much health. 84k still. Jesus. Oh, not enough. Well, it's probably a 120. Oh my god. It's the SP issues. Oh my god, I just barely beat that. That was actually kind of annoying. The SP issues on that one just freaking killed me. But I beat level 3. So this one will be even harder. So on this one, I'll probably need to actually pay attention to getting buffs. Because on these 3 stages, what I didn't do is I didn't... Can I get in there? Thank you. I didn't worry about getting like all of these buff things. And so I think what I'll do when I start playing this one is I'll actually really try to target those as much as I can. Oh, this one only needs 50 to get to. That's crazy. Oh, and it's all buffs, no flowers. Okay. That's... So yeah, I'm going to want as many buffs as possible. So let's see what it gives me. I actually kind of want low rolls on this. Give me all the buffs, dude. I need buffs for like your SP. That's really what I need. Oh yeah, skip all the blue ones. Why not? Give me that gold one. Thank you. God, that thing like skipped so far ahead. Oh, this is giving me more damage. Oh god. Okay, so this guy is now level 82, so he's heftier. Increased offense, increased defense, crit chance, defense, health, defense, health, damage over time. What? I don't know what the hell that means. Offense, offense, penetration, flame freeze. Flame is extra damage. We should bring my on team and see what she does. She's probably actually weaker just by default of not being as strong of a team, but let's do it just for the hell of it. They're gonna get destroyed, watch. It's gonna be so funny if they actually pull this off. Oh, now we got all four of them. Sweet. Because it wasn't already challenging enough. You need to go first. Because I don't like being targeted. I do not see this team winning. I also don't have this one properly speed tuned, so like people are way going out of order. He doesn't even have cards. So yeah, I'm not expecting grand things here. But who knows? Maybe they'll surprise me with that extra buff and the 60% more damage buff thing they were saying. But like, look at how much damage she's taken. Okay. You could run this one, is fine. Ooh. I think I want to do it this way. Is he absorbing it now? Maybe you have to go first. Yeah, he absorbed it. Shit. Well, that's just rude. I know, right? I'm trying. I'm going to see if I can make her work on this team because I had a buff that's like extra damage for fire, but her extra damage for fire still probably doesn't match my better built teams, which is the problem. And then this jerk just made that guy absorb fire, so it's like he's gonna have to be the first one to go because I'm just healing him over there. So unless the burn damage can get like some big numbers, which I mean that's not bad. If it's like constantly ticking, but oh good, let's add more people. Nice dodge. You're gonna have to heal him because he's also being targeted. He'll die on this round, watch. That was actually a pretty decent hit for her. I want you going down first. Oh no, he needs a guard. He's like being targeted down and there's 5 of them now. And he's my least built character in this group. Nice dodge though. Oof, okay. I don't know what that guy was doing. Oh, he survived. I was honestly worried that he wouldn't. He needs the rebuff. I'm pretty sure he's a psycho. Like, he gets really into his voice lines, and I think he just legitimately wants to set people on fire. Oh, nice. That guy burned himself to death before he could do anything. Oh god, no little mores. Okay, hold off on that. Almost at 100. They're not all burning, so I think that will make them all burn now. Yeah. Doc, I'm not sure if I'm going to pull this one off because we haven't even gotten to the point that I'm going to have SP issues here pretty soon. Although I don't think the Violet team would work here. She could barely do it with the 3. Still at 90. Come on. Let's do this. Shit, now one of the other guys is absorbing it. Yeah, see, we haven't really done a ton here. Oh, he's targeted. We guard. I mean, the extra ticks of burn damage are nice, though. I don't think it's going to be enough to make a difference, though. I need that for the next turn. Yeah, they like to run these guys. I mean, in the other places I've fought them, I've finished them off, but they brought them back for this particular mission. Yes, we'll do this. I don't remember him giving him the absorb before, but I could have just not noticed. I don't know. And this whole event, they give them gimmicks, and then like we get the extra powers and stuff. But this is probably intended more for like our newest characters than it is for like this kind of a team. Because at this time, this team is pretty outdated. An can still be good, but I also don't have her perfectly built right now. Yeah, look at this. I'm already like running low on SP and they're not even halfway down. Like, how much health does this guy have left? Yeah, he still has 1.3 million health left. And I'm doing, that was 50. That was her biggest hit yet, and it was at 50k. So I think you know what that means. Oh, actually got a all-out attack on him for 15k. That was so worthless. Yeah, this one's gonna kill me. Yep, I figured. Damn. Okay, yeah, I thought that team wouldn't work. I wanted to try just because I had that buff for the extra fire damage, but they're just not doing enough like raw damage to start with. Which doesn't surprise me. Like I said, like they're not as built as some of my other teams. But it's worth trying. We'll get all that stuff though. So the only, what do we got? Non-free unknowns consumed. Oh, those are the yellow ones. don't know what that means. 30 cumulative non-free prophecies. I have no idea what that is supposed to mean. But how do I... Can I... Oh, so I can get more buffs now. Okay. So that's good. So I guess like I can just come back in here and keep buffing up until maybe I'm strong enough to do something about this guy. And eventually start using these if I get more. Which I'll probably get from doing the rest of the Akechi stuff, but... Yeah, because these are all going to make me stronger. And maybe that's what they intend, is like, if you have like crazy good teams, I'm sure you could have beaten that on the first try. But I'm getting more and more by going through this. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'll have to figure this out because I do want those gems. So now I can at least get a bunch of this stuff that I need. Whoops. How many? Is it unlimited? No, it's 50. Okay. Well, let's get them. They should let you hit down and get like the max. Like every RPG that's ever been made. Actually, I'm going to hold on those because I need these more. I keep running out of soul stone, so even when I have like other materials, I can't actually do because that's the currency to use them. I will do more after I do more of that stuff. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, that's right, because I got this as one of the rewards. Useless. More achievements. Battle pass. What did I get in here that's blinking at me? Oh, it's telling me to spend my money. Okay. So I think the only things I have left achievement-wise, these are Akechi, so I just have to finish the last two, the last part of the lab. So I'll get 3 more of these things, and then some more daily. These that we're just looking at, this is fully done. So the event's mostly done. I've got a little bit more work to do. What else? And then did I find... Oh, cool, sweet. More for gems. Did I get what I need for her weapon? I want to finish my navies off. Almost. That's quite a bit. She's almost 80 there. Yeah, like look at... Here, I'll show you what I meant about my team's not built. Where is Keys, dumbass? So he's way down here. But his skills are decently leveled. They could go up a bit more. But his cards, last I checked, yeah, he doesn't even have like a main card. I don't have these leveled up at all. Which one is sovereignty? Yeah. But I don't have the materials to do it. So it's kind of like, I'm not going to put him into him. But that's why he's a lot weaker than he should be. So I don't expect him. Well, maybe when we get more buffs from like doing those dice things, sure. But as far as right now, he's not ready. So, but with that, it is just after midnight. And I'm tired. So I'm going to call it a night. Thank you, Doc, for joining. Thanks, Alex. Thanks everyone else who popped in to chat today and watched the stream or otherwise watches this on a VOD. Thank you. I'll see you next week, next Saturday, same time. And until then, just have an amazing